Sorry, I forgot to mention. It's still 11:31, by the way. I forgot to mention that I'm gonna have some of this curry with this leftover rice just to finish it off in, so I feel full. But anyway, I'll let you know when I'm eating that because I've got to have the sandwich first. Less than 20 minutes later, I think, 11:45 in the morning, I'm having this rice and curry. I didn't actually review this curry, but I want to. I think this curry is just unnecessarily flavorful. It's got so much flavor in it. But then again, I added a whole load of liquid flavor and also powdered flavor. I poured a lot into the curry sauce, I poured a lot, or I had a lot of powdered seasoning and liquid seasoning in the chicken, to season the chicken first of all. The steak was already seasoned, second of all. Third of all, I use a lot more powder than I usually would in the curry itself. So you had the jalfrezi, you had the Rogan Josh, you had the Madras liquid seasoning, and then I had the mild Madras curry powder, all of the other curry powders that are there, the Rogan Josh, the jalfrezi, and the Madras. And also added chili powder in there as well. A lot was going down. A lot has gone down in this curry, and that's why it tastes so flavorful. I need to remember also, I added universal vegetable seasoning into the chicken as well. That's what that big blue packet. I'll just show you. I'll just show you. You have to be careful with that though, because it is very salty, and with that I could be, if I did it too much over a long period of time, I could be putting myself in the position where I get blood pressure related medical conditions like high blood pressure or low blood pressure. But anyway, I'm gonna have this meal now, yeah, but it is worth saying because I do need to be careful. Right, the other time I was saying, some clips before this, I was saying that I wanted to make a spinach wrap, and I was gonna go for the jollof because I was feeling more thirsty than I was hungry, and I completely forgot about the fact that I wanted to make a spinach wrap. So I was gonna go for it, as you can see by the oil stains on the spoon, but I remembered, and here we are. I thought this would be a legendary moment, hence I'm recording it. So I'll use 3 eggs as the recipe said, from, as you can see here, Tesco. Eggs I didn't buy. If I want to start doing this, I best start buying my own eggs. For the sake of self-reliance. I use this for salt. This might make a difference, I don't know. It's not even dried thyme. I think my mum added different herbs into it. I don't know, she might have mixed the parsley so that there's more space to have this in the cupboard rather than this and the parsley in the cupboard. And then I use the black pepper. And then one of the main ingredients, excluding the eggs, the spinach. I've already sprayed sunflower oil cooking spray. I have got olive oil cooking spray, but I don't really know what the difference is. It has been laying there for a while, but I'm gonna cook it now and see how it turns out. I think this is gonna be absolutely legendary. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, by the way, it is Monday at 3:12 in the afternoon. I'll cook this and then see how it turns out. Cheers to winning another battle. Instead of having the jollof, I'm having a wrap, which I plan to have. Instead of having that impulsively, I'm having this. Yeah, I plan to have that. So we want to cook it and see how it goes. Cheers to winning many battles in the future. Losing some battles against my hormones, but eventually winning the war. Right, here's the final result. This is my first try and this is my second try. This one, compared to that one, does not look half bad. The difference between me cooking this one and this versus my first one is that I flipped this one a lot earlier than I flipped this one. The reason why I flipped this late is because I thought that it was very delicate as it was coming apart from the sides as I was trying to scrape the sides off so it didn't stick to the pan, so that I could shuffle it around and try and flip it with my utensil. Here, this. I don't think that's a spatula, but yeah, anyway, I thought I really needed to wait for the entire base to become extremely solid, but I don't actually. There was a whole layer, a whole liquid layer on top of this one before I flipped it, but I just took my time to go halfway and then I flipped it like that. But for this one, I scraped the edges rather than just digging halfway and then eventually going the whole way and turning it. I just was scraping around the edges and then tried shuffling it so I could, just to check to make sure I could turn it around completely. I don't need to do that. Otherwise, my wrap will turn out like this. To give it some justice, I'm gonna wait it for these wraps to cool down because I'd never had my wraps hot. But yeah, that's what this one looks like. It doesn't look appealing at all, but I do have to be aware that this is my very first try. See what I was talking about with how delicate it is. I do have to be careful. No, I do have to be patient with myself because it's my very first try doing it. And then eventually my spinach wraps will look very nice. But anyway, I'm gonna wait for that to cool down. It deserves that at least. When I was actually pouring my second batch worth of wraps to make my second wrap, well, my second batch worth of mixture to make my second wrap, this middle part here, the blade, actually, it came out of the pan, but it looks okay. The pan looks all right. It doesn't look like it's been scraped because of it, even though a part of the blade actually hit the pan, but we'll see. It looks like it's still in more than okay working order, more than okay. It will do. It's fine. 3:49. I'm having this apple because I've just gone to the toilet, and my bum was hurting a little bit after taking a shit, so I'll have one of these, a Royal Gala apple from Nature's Pick. Yeah, the shit came out really smooth. It came out extremely smooth, and as it was happening, it didn't hurt. But then when I got up, that's when I felt the pain. So I decided to have this. I wanted to have this with some Greek yogurt, but I've decided not to. Because I just want to eat very quickly because I'm feeling thirsty. Like the way how I've been going out my way to quench my thirst has been inappropriate for basically, potentially, my entire life. And it is something I'm working on. But I don't need to eat all that much anyway because I've had a lot of food to eat. So I'm just going to have the apple. But anyway, yeah, 3:50. I'm going to have that. Yeah. Or have this anyway. Yeah. 4:56. I'm having this as my wraps cool down. I'm also feeling more thirsty than I'm feeling hungry, so that could be a part of why I'm having this. I just finished off what was in the saucepan. What the hell is this? What is this? I saw this in the food yesterday thinking that it was meat, but then I saw it was so fatty, as you can see. But how slimy it looks. Like, look at that. What the hell is that? I thought liver maybe, but liver of what? Beef liver? I have no idea, but I'm throwing that in the bin. I have no idea what that is. This could be some meat. Yeah, it looks like it. I can't tell anymore, but I don't mind it not looking so appetizing because it means that I won't have it as often. I certainly do want to be able to make these sorts of meals, and I have cooked jollof with my mum in the past, but I haven't gone out of my way to make a healthier alternative to jollof. Not a completely different dish, but jollof cooked differently with different ingredients, such as more vegetables and like broccoli and cauliflower, more spinach. There's no spinach here, and a lot more high protein meat because the meat that my mum would use would be really fatty, and I don't like the taste of that anymore. After eating like the steak and the chicken breast that I'd have nowadays. So yeah, I don't know what the hell that is though. No idea, and I'm gonna throw it away. But yeah, I'm gonna have this meal now. I'm probably gonna have to wipe my mouth every time that I want to drink, so that it doesn't stain the mouth of the water bottle, the 2 litre water bottle I bought yesterday. But anyway, yeah, 2 to 5. I'm gonna have this. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that, whatever the hell that is. Excuse my Francais. Whatever that is, I'm throwing it away. Yeah.